Okay. Mm, okay, fine. Let then get started. Okay, team. So basically, as part of today's session, we are going to focus on two things. One key, the habits, okay, of highly successful people of the world, and they have gone to the level of the self-made millionaires. Nothing but from scratch they rise, and they have accomplished a lot on the planet. So these people who start with nothing, and in their lifespan they really create big empires and massive success for them. Okay, so these are the self-made millionaires of the world. So what has happened is that people keep studying and they try to keep learning from situations. So there was a lot of research done about what kind of people actually accomplish massive success in their life. And as an end result of that, it was studied that there are a lot of habits which are followed by a lot of people. And there is some common habits which came out. The majority of them who are massively successful in their life follow these particular set of habits. And today we are going to discuss those habits. So you can really analyze in what areas you are good, what areas we are not, and slowly and steadily we can start moving forward in those things. Okay, that is one. Now the second, I told you one thing. I'm already parallelly even learning right now. I'm going through the book Ikegai. Okay, so I really found something very valuable as part of that. The 10 rules of life success, which is shared very nicely in that. I even wanted to pitch that and discuss it with you, so together we can build up some solution where we install these habits of the self-made millionaires and also live the life with the right perspective by living like based upon Ikigai rules. Okay. And what that rule says ki lifelong, all throughout the year. Okay. Not throughout the lifelong. How do you stay happy? Finding your true meaning of existence on the planet. Okay. So that's what Ikigai is about. If I even let's say you are 80 years, 90 years, still that time you should have a very joyful and exciting life so that you feel really fulfilled when you are leaving the planet. Okay. And that is something even bigger than the small next 20, 30 years vision that we see. So we will learn these core principles from both of them and then spend some time in really analyzing what all we can apply, where we are good, where we are not, but don't disregard any idea. Okay. Because these are proven things. So analyze yourself, where you are lacking, where you want to work. And guys, already in the past 3 weeks, we have built a system where we are really understanding and learning a lot of concepts. We know how to master our 24 hours. We know how to do the planning. We know how to do the tracking. Now you have to customize your life so that how you can include these new habits also. And step by step, like I think in previous sessions, somebody said, prepare a roadmap for you. So similarly, prepare a roadmap for your life also. What is important, what is not important, when to do what, plan it out so that in a long run, you will always be cheerful. Okay, fine. So I will be sharing my screen and one by one, we will start going through all of them. You can take some quick learn inputs of that. Plus, I will be pasting this full list in the Zoom chat as well. Okay, so even if you can completely focus on this session, that will also be pretty good. Okay, fine. So let me share my screen. That's what, guys. The world is filled with knowledge. Okay, all we need to do is analyze for ourselves what is working, what's not working, and make right, smart decisions for yourself. Okay. If you're able to do that, I think we will be in a very great position in our life. Okay. Okay. So, chalo, I'm sharing the screen. Be focused, everybody. Okay. And this applies for everyone. If you are wanting success in your life, this applies for you. Okay. So, sharing the screen. Let's go, everyone. Okay. And just like any other thing, knowing is only the step one. It's about living it, absorbing it into your life. So we have 21 rules of self-made millionaires. So there is this entire book written on this concept. And then there are these 10 rules of Ikigai. Okay. So we will be discussing on each one of it. And let's see how many of these we have already launched as part of our career transformation session. And we will see how much more we still need to apply into our lives. Okay. Okay. Now, chalo, let's get started. Okay. One by one thing. First, dream big dreams. Okay. We'll touch it. Okay. So let me try to put it into a simpler manner. Okay. Develop a sense of direction. This is what is nothing but your goals that you set, right? So we know clear cut where we want to go in your life, what is it, and that clear cut clarity in sense of direction, very much important. All these successful people of the world know where they are going. If you live your life randomly, next 6 months mein kya hoga, 2 years mein kya hoga, if you don't know that what is going to happen in future, so that means you are just going to make a lot of ups and downs and not really get where you can actually achieve. So setting goals and having a clear cut sense of direction to your life is very important. With confusion, you will not reach anywhere. So very clear. You need to know what you want from your life. Every successful people do that. Okay, next. Now this is important, guys. Let's take some time to understand this. Successful people, they always consider themselves as self-employed. You need to understand, even if let's say you're working for some company, for some client, but those who are successful, they own their work so much that they don't feel that they are working it for somebody else. They feel this is their work, this is their job, and they have to get it done no matter what circumstances pops up. This is how successful people think. They never throw the responsibility on others. Okay? So they always feel that they are self-employed, whether you get salary or not, but you always work for yourself. Now you need to understand that, guys. There is very this critical thinking which is going wrong in the IT industry. If I don't get a nice package or a nice hike or a nice bonus, people say that I should not put much efforts. There are these kind of manipulated people. Now what happens is very simple. Life funda is very fair and square. If you are not putting efforts, you will not get more opportunities. And if you don't get more opportunities, you will not get the chance to learn. As simple as that. If you are doing complicated things, facing them, then there is a scope for you to learn and grow. But if you say, no, I don't want to put my efforts, opportunities will not come, you will not face challenges, your growth goes down. So you need to understand, as long as you keep this thought, I'm working for somebody else, you will always be like maybe working for money, maybe working for some people or your managers. But successful people change their thought process. They always work for themselves. That is what it is, self-employed. They work for themselves. They are employee of their own. And guys, in such cases, the only thing which matters is your growth. Regardless of whatever the outside world does to you, as long as you are putting your efforts in your growth, that's always thumbs up. And no reason, no excuse will matter for not working hard. So all the successful people make it their passion to succeed by focusing on self-employed. Okay? Understand. Second important quality, it's a mindset wiring basically. So this is mindset. Okay, these are some things. Next, do what you love to do. We'll come to it. Okay, commit to excellence. This is again one very important quality. Okay, देखो guys, the initiative of career transformation is also to belong in the top 20% people of the world. We are not trying to be average. Okay, because everybody is average. You throw a stone on a crowd and you will find average person there, and there is no greatness in becoming average. And how does average people come to existence? First of all, if they are not regularly growing, if their thought process is not evolving, if their maturity is not growing, they just become average and maybe even bad or worse than that. So great successful people always spend time as a mandatory rule to commit to excellence. Whatever they do, they try to do it their best, the perfect that they can. They upgrade their skills, they do everyday job so that it can be done like the best way possible. Okay, nothing but no holding back. Not trying to go 70%, but trying to go all in with your efforts and whatever potential you have. Guys, at different stages of your life, different potential, different capability will be there. But at least when you're going to your sleep, you should have this comfort and satisfaction within you. I put my best shot. It might not be enough, but as long as you have put your best shot, you should be satisfied, even if you did not get the end result. That's how successful people think. Okay, I am committing to excellence at your level. The best that you can do, give that. And then when you keep growing on a regular basis, your best will always keep growing. Just understand, you need to do the basics right. Rest will take care of itself. So guys, from today onwards itself, try to install this mindset. Whatever you do, try to do your best. No shortcomings, no pulling back. Whatever you do, try to do your best. Life is going to turn amazing, because this is how successful people do. Okay, next, work longer and harder and smarter. Again, guys, we have 24 hours. Those who are not successful, they waste a majority of these hours. And those who utilize this time properly, they will be ending up becoming successful. That's where we took this initiative with our program to really master the 24 hours. Check on the habits, check on what can be done, what cannot be done. Plan your day, plan your meetings, block your calendars, block your alarms, because we want to get into a layer where we start working. What is working longer? Utilizing your 24 hours to perfection. If others are just putting 6 hours of effort, how can we put 12 hours of effort? And you will know that if you are good in your time management. So they work longer, maybe bigger than other people. They work more harder, apply more pomodoros, be more focused. Hard work is essential, and they work more smarter. Okay, nothing but learn from your mistakes. Don't be dumb and repeat the same thing again and again. It will not get you anywhere. So focus on all the three: long hours of work, hard work, and smarter work. Learn, make decisions, make mistakes, but learn, improve, improvise. If you keep doing that, you're on a journey towards greatness. Okay, just absorb these thoughts, guys. I know that all of this mastery will not happen in one day, but at least if you prepare a roadmap, yeah, how should I think? Next, if you can print all of these things and put it on a sticker and your home and daily visit this, slowly and steadily, the way we are trying to install 8 affirmations, we can install these principles of life. And if this becomes your foundation, everything will be sorted, my friend. You can understand, it needs time for becoming greatest. But if you start today, maybe in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, all these qualities will become your principles of life. And then, guys, we are talking about next 50 years, 60 years. It is worth putting 2-3 years of hard work in order to go towards the future that you want. That's how you will get it. Okay. Next, moving on. Again, important, dedicate yourself to lifelong learning. Okay, dedicate yourself to lifelong learning. This is what we came up with. Ki bhai, book reading, make it a daily habit. At least start with book reading. If you observe, already you have started doing 2 things. One is daily reading books. Second is daily 9 to 10. All of you guys, since past 1 month, approximately, now we are in 4th week, you are spending time in tuning your brain to become good, rather than just engaging this 1 hour slot in some other activities, which could be of lower value activities. You are spending your energy and efforts to grow. That's what is a very great quality of highly successful self-made millionaires. Lifelong learning. They will never stop. And as long as they learn, they always become better. They will do things better, and they will get better results, obviously. Those who don't learn, they will not know the other techniques, and they will not be able to apply. Results will not come. So knowledge is the foundation for success, and lifelong learning. That's where we said book reading is a lifelong thing. Even this evening slot, maybe yes, if you are not fully abided with all the habits which we applied in season 104, come back from Monday onwards again next 5th of September with 105, till the time this becomes a habit within us, so that we can run independently. Okay, but keep till that time, don't stop your learning. We have started a wave not for understanding these, but for implementing and making it a part of our life, so that we get long lasting results. Brainwashing is required, guys. You need to brainwash yourself over all the negativity of the world, of all the excuses, blame games, laziness. Sab nikalna padega. All that crap needs to be flushed from your mind, so that you can plant these seeds of, I can accomplish everything. I am powerful. I am strong. I will learn. I will grow. I will dedicate myself to a 24 hours mastery. I will not let excuses come in the way. These things take time, but you need to plant those seeds one by one. That's what, guys, lifelong learning. Very good. Next, pay yourself first. Okay. Now you want to understand this concept, guys. Okay. Pay yourself first. Nothing but, guys, two, three things you need to understand. One, with regards to your financial aspect, don't waste all the money that you get. Okay. Don't waste all the money that you get. Whatever income is coming to you, start saving and thinking on how do you invest it somewhere where it will start multiplying over time. Okay, right from beginning of your life, have that thought process. Don't wait for 5 years later you will do it, because you will always, guys. Okay, let me tell you, I started my first job with 5,000 a month. Okay, 5,000 a month. Wahan se my first job started, and I was very happy with even 5,000 a month. Everything was being sorted. Life mein there was no need of anything. Everything was happy, cool, chill, chal rahi hai life. Then it changed to 10,000 a month, again happy. It became 30,000 a month, 50,000 a month, 1 lakh a month, and it kept climbing high. But what I realized is, no matter how much money we get, somehow we figure out a way to consume it properly. So that's about human beings. So you need to really understand, pay yourself first is nothing but don't waste all of your money. Start saving, investing towards your own future, rather than putting all the money for all the non-essential things and emptying your pockets by the end of the month and waiting for the next month's salary. Don't have that approach towards life. You will struggle in a long run. So from financial perspective, pay yourself first. Okay, so that you save for your future, you invest for your future, you have nice financial strength for that. And guys, second important thing, understand it from a mindset perspective. Pay yourself first. While you travel in a flight, they always say ki, before helping others, you put your oxygen mask. This is what it is. You cannot give value to the world if you don't become something in your life. You cannot tell something to others if you are not already implementing it in your life. That's what it is. You become first somebody. Okay, and along with that, start sharing it, because others will never connect, guys. Like, one of the core reason why we see a career transformation we have been doing since past 2 years, one major thing which I applied to myself is, anything which I share to the people, I should put efforts on applying it on myself, and I should do that on a regular basis. I will not just tell it, I will do it. By that way, I will also become great, and then the people will also grow along with me. So this is the commitment with which I started this entire program. That's where it came to me, okay, so I have to do it together with the people. I don't want to just share the ideas, I want to implement it, because that's where the gap is in the world. Okay, so that's where, guys, pay yourself first, apply it on yourself, grow yourself, and once you start rising, then you can take the world along with you in the future, brighter future than where you are right now. Guys, very important. Okay, understand the session is recorded. You can go through it again, dissect it down again, and then break down these principles for your own future. Okay, because I try to live. I don't know how good or reached I am, but I know there is a long way for me ahead. And life is a constant journey. And as soon as I stop my learning, my stagnantness will come. It applies for every human being. So constantly learn, grow, upgrade, and you will rise always. Okay, moving on. Learn every detail of your business. Nothing but when you say commit to excellence, it is also again of that sort. You learn everything, whatever job you're doing, learn about the project. So business is like whatever work you do. So learn about the project, learn what are the do's, what are the don'ts, what are the best practices, non-best practices, what is the next technology. मतलब जितना सीख सको सीखो. Learn everything that you can. Google, explore, spend time in being ahead than the market. That's how you will rise in your life. Very important phase, guys. Learn every detail, what's working, what's not working, what is the trending thing. We already shared, I think, with Divesh when he came online. He shared these very important techniques. Be in trend, latest version, latest software. That's this quality. Learn everything, how things work and how things can be made better. What are the new things? Apply that and try to even grow bigger than whoever. Average is not an option. Make that as your benchmark of life. Belong in the top 20%. You will have a very rich quality of life. If you stay average, that's a struggling life, complaining, excuses, problematic life. Be excellent. That's the ideal place to be. Okay? Next. And that's a lifelong commitment, my friend. Okay, next. Dedicate yourself to serving others. Okay, because that's where you will be satisfied. If you live a life only for yourself, there will be something missing in you. So kuch to karna padega where you start serving others or offering value to the world. That's where your purpose of life will come up. And somewhere I feel somewhere with this career transformation, I'm finding my purpose key. Okay, really giving value back to the world. And I have even bigger plans, bigger dreams. Okay, maybe as next 10 years, 20 years unfold, I might really grow very strongly in these areas. But at least I have that desire to really give back, because I feel okay, that's where my life has a meaning. That's where I might have been born. That's where my entire past 30 years of my life has brought me to this stage where I give value. That's where maybe I think like that. That's where I learned something with great people like Gary Vaynerchuk and other guys on the journey of their life, so that I can maybe give back in a stronger manner. So everything, guys, life happens for a reason. And there is a reason why all of you are into week 4 right now. Because of your commitment. You don't see that right now, but in future, this will have a meaning. Some thoughts will stick in you. The charity, the contribution to this world that you're doing will have some meaning. You don't know when, what, but something powerful will be hidden. All the life actions accumulate towards that future. Know that everything that happens in your life, there is a reason for that. So appreciate everything that happens. Don't complain, guys. Because one thing which I realized out of life is, no matter how bad things are going, there is always possible things could have gone even more worse. You cannot complain about life. You cannot complain about life, because no matter how much big your problem could be, it's always possible things would have gone even more worse than that. Then what would you have done? So be thankful and try to move on, try to get over your situation, but don't sit, keep crying, keep complaining about your life, because it could have been even more worse. At least you have your hands, you have your legs, you have a thinking mind, you have desire, you have comfort of life, you have everything. Solve your problems. That's how you become great. So understand that. Okay, find your purpose, find your passion, make yourself valuable. That's what is this next thing. Giving back. We already started doing a few things about this, at least with a thought of giving something to the society. It will develop in future. It's a seed planted. Nurture it nicely. It will become a big tree in future. Okay. Next, be absolutely honest with others. Guys, it's not a lying game. Be transparent, be honest. Make that as a basic discipline of life. Don't be manipulative. देखो guys, क्या होगा? If I tell anything dishonest to you, okay? Let's say I just lie to you, Kare, this, just do it like this, it will work and all. But if I know deep down within me, okay, it's like I'm just lying it to you people. So you will see that in my body language, in my eyes somewhere. And you will really, a point will come where you will realize, "Okay, everything is bullshit, everything is lied to us," and then you will be so much frustrated with your life. Okay, how can somebody do that to you? Okay, and deep down inside, okay, I will also feel broken. Here I gave the wrong things to the world. Somewhere I will feel incomplete and unsatisfied with my life. So I'm just telling you, Ki, if you don't be honest, in the current world, people are lying for whatever profits. But just understand, if you become one of them, the future is not bright, because others will someday realize, and somewhere deep down you will feel that guilt which will take over you, and somewhere regret and repetition will come in your life. So this is what my total purpose with life transformation is, to really be as honest as I can. I might be wrong in something, but I believe it is true. That's where I tell it to you, because I believe strongly in that. I'm not saying I am perfect, but whatever I truly believe, okay, yes, this will work, and let's do it together. So I'm ready to do every single thing which I say to you, because I know it is useful for whoever applies it. So I'll not give you any technique which I personally don't believe in, because if it comes to applying on me, I will apply because I know it is useful. So that makes me satisfied, and that makes me an honest, genuine person. So again, I am on a journey of that. I want you all to be kind and honest in your day-to-day rule. Don't be dishonest, don't manipulate, don't hide, don't do those things. It doesn't have a bright future. uh, Living a life with a heavy heart, guilt, sufferings is not going to give you a long life. You will always find burdens. Arey, I cheated them, I said this, I said that. And there is this saying also, right? Ke, uh, if you want to hide one lie, you might have to tell another 100 lies for covering up. But if you're honest, you just be honest. That's it. Whose ever mistake it could be, just be honest, take it. That's it. There is no cover ups required for honesty. It's a peaceful way of living. Don't manipulate too much. Don't try to fix things too much. Be the way things are, accept the way it is. Try to always be better. That's how you will succeed in your lives. Okay. And in a happy note, you will succeed. Moving on. That's how great people are. That's where we need to get our thing towards that. We are installing a lot of habits, but there is a mindset shift if you're understanding. This is a personality makeover if you're understanding. Okay, it needs bigger capabilities to become the self-made millionaires of the world and the successful people. Moving on, determining the highest priority and focusing on that single-mindedly. That's what weekly plannings, daily planning, knowing what is important, working on important things with focus, with pomodoros, concentrations. That's how you will get your results. Unless this week work is not focused, you don't care about the next week work. So highest priority and single-mindedly only focusing on that. You're already installing that habit. Next, develop a reputation of speed and dependability. Okay, what does this habit say? Dekho, again, we keep sharing about this thought. If an average person finish something in 5 days, how can you finish in 3 days? That speed will give you edge, but it comes with the additional measure. What quality of work are you finishing? If you finish fast with a bad quality, you will not be recognized for that. People will be say, "Achha, better than this, you take 5 days. That is okay, but at least give us a good quality." Nothing but people will not depend on you, trust on you, if your output is not right. If your quality of work is not good, you will lose that dependability. And if people don't depend on you, if they don't count on you, if they don't trust on you, there will not be any opportunities for you. So if you want success, if you want to grow 80% or better than other people, you need to focus on speed plus dependability. Be fast and be good. If you are slow and good, you will be always beaten by those who are fast and good. And guys, life is all about fast actions, massive actions, fast actions, massive actions. What others can do in 1 month, try to finish it in like 15 days. And with the great quality, then people will be like, "I need to go to this guy. because he's fast, he can be counted, he can be trusted, he doesn't compromise. That's how people become great. That's how opportunities open. That's how success starts forming. Not by overthinking, not by pushing, not by breaking things. It's by speed and trust and dependability building. And guys, it's over a period of time. Your actions will tell you. It cannot be hacked. Okay. Trust builds over a period of time. It takes years to build trust. It cannot be hacked. Ki ek mahina, I did everything and now trust me. It takes years to gain somebody's trust, to count on somebody, to depend on somebody. It takes time. That means it has to be your lifestyle. Everything that you do it fast, you do it good, you do it better, so that people can trust you. That should become your personality. Absorb, live, apply. Okay, life can change if you allow it to change, my friend. Okay, next. Be prepared for climbing from peak to peak. Nothing but goal after goal. Life is all about moving on. Peak to peak. Once you reach your one goal, set up another goal. Try to target for that. Achieve that. Keep going on and on and on. Be ready to climb peak to peak. There is no full stop to life till the time you die. There is no full stop for life. It's when you decide, I will not take actions. And guys, Earl Nightingale, okay, one of a great person of the last century, he said ki the state where people are really happy and satisfied with life is as long as they are pursuing their goals. If you stop reaching towards your goals, you will start becoming more unhappy in your life. This is what, after research study of like 100+ years, that guy concluded. As long as you are having goals, moving towards that, learning, upgrading, taking challenge, growing towards your goal, you will find meaning, purpose of your life, and satisfaction, happiness in your life. You stop doing it, boom, life will backfire. That's what this says. Successful people always constantly take challenges, keep going on and on, climbing from peak to peak. That's where Bill Gates ko pakado. He accomplished everything on the world, right? Microsoft itna successful ho gaya, it went so high. Still he's doing something. He took a mission, pure dunya se polio removal, and they have almost accomplished it. Okay, almost accomplished it with their foundation. Okay, they are doing so much of exploration and investment in removing illnesses. Okay, all these vaccinations, and now they are focusing on health and giving back in that manner. Sare ke sare wo do teen, Bill Gates, his wife, and this Warren Buffett and all, they are all investing their entire money and savings to do something better for the planet. Climbing from peak to peak, not staying at home and enjoying all that money that they have. They have passion, they have purpose. And that's how people become great. They don't stop no matter what age they are. And if you want to succeed, these are the rules for it. It's not for average, it's for great people who are ready to go to that level. And that's what, guys, you are into week 4. You have those spark in you somewhere, multiply it. It's at a seed level, it's budding level. Nurture it nicely, because future is hugely possible. Okay, just consume that. Next, self-disciplined. Important thing in all things. You cannot be like, I am not this, like whatever you want to do, be disciplined in that. Nahi karna. If you don't want to do, don't do. But if you say that you will do something, make it happen. That's what is your self-commitment to yourself. We are already discussing all the techniques and the system, Excel sheet, this, that, alarms, trigger, tracking our progress, attendance tracking, everything. We are doing it. That's all part of your self-discipline. If you say something, do it regularly, repeatedly, at all times, in all things. Okay, otherwise don't give that commitment. As simple as that. Live your life very transparently, yes or no. If you're saying no, don't do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Be as much disciplined as you want. Next, unlock your inborn creativity. Get around the right people. I think at least with our career transformation, we have like-minded people looking for growth. So this is a like-minded group. You might find some other people, maybe your friends, maybe your family, or just some random people thinking negative, polluting the mind. We don't discuss about negative things. They are there, but we want to grow above that. So like-minded groups may spend maximum time, even if not this morning 6 to 7, not evening 9 to 10, during the day also try to avoid hanging out with negative, wrong people. Spend more time in those who really have passion, purpose, wants to do something great in the life. Find out such people and hang out with them. Make it your life mission to be with the quality people of life. Okay, that's what it is. Successful people do that, and that's where they push themselves even forward. Not like negative hanging and excuse giving. They will get you backward. Apply, apply, apply. Okay. Next, unlock ये आते हैं. Next, take excellent care of your physical health. We are already speaking about it. Workouts we are daily doing. On top of workouts, your food is a very important one. I think in some of the session, Akhila mentioned about it. Somewhere even Divesh was curious about that. I think some of you guys have already raised that. But food is an essential factor which really accumulates as part of your overall health component. Okay. The basic lifestyle changes in my food habits which I have brought. First of all, every day morning I started taking cornflakes or oats. So muesli, cornflakes, oats with milk and fruit. That is how I changed my breakfast since past now 3 months or even more than that. Okay. So oily, fried breakfast I'm completely avoiding. So it's milk, mueslis, cornflakes, fruits. That's the breakfast. Okay. Dusra, one thing, white sugar, okay, completely removed it with brown sugar, and even trying to have limited portion of sugar in life, because all these things in long run will have consequences. 20 years from now problems aayenge. So reducing the quantity of sugar in your life, avoiding white sugar drastically, replacing it with brown one, even wherever it is required for you. Okay. Next, white rice को brown rice से कर दो, that's always better. White bread को brown bread से कर लो, always better. ठीक है. Basic some switches. Next, huge quantity of vegetables, pulses into your life. Okay, huge quantity of that. Next, avoiding fried items. Too much of oily fried items will have consequences in the long run. Once in a while, nothing goes wrong. But if it becomes a daily habit for you, there is going to be a problem. Okay, be it veg, be it non-veg. Fried items, if it becomes a pattern for you, it will have consequences. So reduce the portion of fried items in your life and drastically reduce preservatives, wala, like all these junk food that you see. Drastically work on reducing that as well. Okay. So these are some basic things which you can really apply. So another thing, daily morning I take like lemon, like warm water with lemon and honey. So that's a daily practice which I'm doing every day in the morning. Plus breakfast is like that. But trying to have more of chapati and sometimes rice. Okay, trying to convert to that kind of a thing. So basic guys, health will be corrected if your overall lifestyle is corrected. It's not about medicines. It's not about quick fix in like 1 month mein karna hai. You need to upgrade the way you eat on a regular basis and then do the right exercise. Automatically you will become healthy. Okay, so focus on that. Excellent care of your health. Sab kuch aa gaya, health is not coming, it's a problem. So we said health is a pillar. So focus, get awareness. Yes, it might not be tasty at times, but it is required to be done, guys. That's how it is. Okay, fine. Moving on. Be decisive and action oriented. We are already doing all of these things. We make decisions, planning, executions, massive actions, pomodoros, checking whether we are progressing, not all of that thing. Next, never allow failure to be an option. Don't stop at failure. Keep moving on. What's next? What next? How can I make it better? What's the next challenge? Moving on, moving on, moving on. Okay, you don't stop at failure. You still do something about it. Still do something. Life will get challenging, but you don't stop there. You still keep giving your actions, giving your 100%, and have your next mission. What's next? What's next? What's next? That's how you become better. Those who stop, they will not get anywhere. Find your direction of life and keep moving on regardless of failures, problems, whatever. Know where you're going. Life will become sorted automatically. That's how great people live. Failure is not an option. Okay, you learn from it. You still keep moving on. Somebody said this very nicely. If you have not won in the end, that means the game is not yet over. Okay, so that means if you're failing, it's just half time and your game is still on. In the end, you will be a winner. That's how great people think. That's what this thought comes like. Okay, okay, fine. And now let's discuss about this big dreams. I will share you my honest conclusion about this dream wala, goal wala stuff. Okay, something really important. There you go. I really want to give you clarity the way I got it. Okay, and might be wrong, but I just want to share you my analysis and conclusion of this. Okay, yes, we need to have big dreams. Okay, but the thing is, how will you feel that you can accomplish those big dreams? And it will happen if you start accomplishing your smaller dreams. Nothing but, yes, eventually we need to have very big goals, no limits, no limitations. But how will you get the confidence that you can crack it down? It's when you start accomplishing your smaller goals. Okay, so the right way of doing is, yes, have a big dream. Maybe 10 years from now, I want to do that. But at the same time, forget about that. Get it right now. 3 months from now, what do you want? 6 months from now, what do you want? And maybe these steps will take you towards that 10 years future. So that big dream is there. But more important is what you're dreaming, what's your desire, what's your goal in 1 month, in 3 months, in 6 months, in 1 year, and then accomplish it. Once you accomplish these small dreams, then you will get the confidence that, okay, anything is possible. If you don't plan it to that smaller levels, you will never accomplish this and your big dreams will never become possible. So just get this thought right. Have big dreams, but in order, the journey for accomplishing your big dreams, start with your smaller steps of dream, and that should also be your goals, targets. Set targets, smaller targets, 3 monthly targets, 6 monthly target, and go and get it using the productivity system, which we already discussed. Plans, execution, plan, execution, learning, improvising. You do that. Once you start achieving these small goals, then you will start setting more challenging goals for you, and your big dreams will all come into reality, because you will move peak to peak, peak to peak. All the habits will gel your new future. Okay, understand? Everything we discussed, but we need to merge it into our life. That's where success will truly come, not just by talking about it. So today we are opening further thoughts, further ideas. There is a long journey. This is what I would want to tell you. People don't become successful overnight. It needs discipline, commitment, learning, awareness, practical implementation, life experiences, failures, struggle, bouncing back. And after all of that highs and lows, they eventually reach. But they reach. Okay? So you need to start someday. And I think 20s is the best time to get started. Okay, best time hai pull karo, because majority of you might not be married. You don't have your family dependencies and all. This is the time. Next 3 years, put your everything for growth. Just say your future will be sorted. You never know how the dependencies of life will change in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So right now is the time. Don't push for future. Okay, abhi kar sakte ho, because right now you're less dependent on other situations. Fine. Next, do what you love. It should satisfy you, as simple as that. If you hate doing what you do, if you are just like, I'm not feeling good about it, better you change your feeling, you change that job or whatever you're doing. If you don't like it, change it. So you just have two options. Either change yourself to like it, or just move out of it. But if you hate something, if you don't like something, and still if you're doing it, no matter whatever reason, you will always be frustrated in your life. whether you show it to the world or not. Internally, you will always be empty, irritated, frustrated. So you have to upgrade yourself to either fall in love with what you do, or simple thing, you move to the next thing which you actually like. But don't let this frustration build upon you, because you will start hating your own life. Yeah, it's so painful. And when life gets painful, it hurts. Don't get to that state. So do it till the time you love. If your feelings are gone, try to really impose to feel it again. If you cannot do it, go to something else which really satisfies you. The world is an open playground where you can play the sport that you like. You can go to the company, to the job that you like. But point is, don't habituate. If you hate something, don't live with that. It will backfire. So do what you love. It's important. Okay. So fall in love with it. That's the best way to do. If you don't want to move on, fall in love with it. Figure out kaise karna hai. It's up to you now how to figure that out. There will be techniques, ways, but do something about it. Okay. But hate ke saath to nahi jeena hai. That's not the right way of living. Next, unlock your inborn creativity. Okay. Let's just understand the human brain is one of the most powerful tool which is available on the planet. And no matter how much research is happening about it, still we don't know it fully. Okay, nahi pata hai. Still these parts, how these works, how that works, it's a marvelous piece, brain. And guys, brain is a area where ideas come. And some author said this very beautifully: okay, whatever you see in the real world, it started with a thought and an idea in somebody's mind. You need to understand, all our brains, all of you, me, everybody, our brains are creative. We get ideas. If there is a problem, we get solution, and all that comes from within us. When we think, when we try to look for solution, it will come. It all happens inside. Now you need to understand, you have this inborn talent of solving your problems. You need to trigger that, unlock that. And guys, it will not be locked if you just stay busy in your life. If you're just rushing, running morning till evening, Mondays to Fridays, relaxing over weekends, if you don't give time to grow, it will never grow. You need to take a pause in your life. You need to take some breaks. You need to plan what your 1 year should look like. You need to plan how your 1 week should look like. You need to develop these ideas, put it on paper. Take a break of 2 hours every week to really retrospect and look at your life. Kya chal raha hai? Rather than just staying busy, because you might be just, okay, there are two ways to move towards your goal. Let's say you are on this planet, Earth. Okay, there is pole 1, there is pole 2, standing in front of one another. There are multiple ways to go from pole 1 to pole 2. One way is ke straight away go. Another way is start with the opposite direction. Globe ke pura opposite direction mein do all the hard work, painful work, mindset, commitment, dedication, everything, cross the entire planet and then come to the pole and finally say, I reached. You were in a wrong direction. Your efforts were wasted basically. How can you correct this direction is by constantly analyzing how you are doing with your life. Are you doing things which really matter? Are you making the right decisions? Are you wasting your time? How you can make it better? Am I on the right course of my life? This pauses should come in your life so that you can keep correcting your direction. Otherwise, it will become too late. And you will be like, Arey yaar, I wasted my 5 years. Now that's blunder. 5 years will never come back. That's a blunder. Live proactively, not like damage and then fix. Live proactively. Okay, so it all starts. Give time to yourself so that you can think, analyze. Don't stay too much busy, because that life is not getting you anywhere, my friend. बहुत hard work with less output will come. ठीक है? Change the way you live, the way you think. With smartness also you can grow nicely, but you need to trigger your inborn creativity. Okay, fine. And guys, persistence is simple. We already spoke about it yesterday itself. As far as at least our career transformation is concerned, from 30 people, 8 people made it to the this week. Okay, roughly around 20%, 25%. Okay, 30 out of 8, so 10% is like 3 people, 20 kar lenge to 6 ho jata hai, 8 people somewhere are there. So roughly around 20%, 25%. That's what is the statistics which the world is also saying. 80% of the world will stay average, will stay mediocre. Success minded people, growth oriented people are only less than 20%. Now, just know it. Majority of the world will fail this persistence test. Persistent is how long you are committed on what you want. If you cannot be committed for 1 month, how can you stay committed for 1 year? It's not possible. That's the reason people are not reaching where they want. And all the great successful people of the world are hardcore persistent. Everybody has to go through this persistence test. And only those who make till the end, life will reward them. That's it. Make a choice when to stop and when not to stop, and just keep going on and on. Okay? Fine. These are the habits of highly successful self-made millionaires of the world. Karna hai. We have to apply. All of that is there. But now let's take some more time. Okay. I took this so that I really wanted to connect, because yes, all of these things we have taken partially 50% of these as part of our career transformation. But there is still long way to go. There is still more to do if you really want to go towards greatness. And you can imagine, if 8 principles of affirmations, for applying that, if it is taking time, if it is taking time to change your belief system, for these to become your life principles, also it will take time. So you need to know the truth, but keep going on. You are starting your journey towards greatness. It will happen. Keep planning, strategizing, know what's working, what's not working, keep changing. Okay? Now, let's talk about these. Okay? We'll try to keep it short, guys. Okay? But at least I want to give you the quick gist of what these 10 rules are. Okay? Pretty interesting. Guys, so far, catching up, right? Samajh raha hai? You're all in pace. Okay? Guys, keep your mind open. Life is filled with ups and downs, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, and you need to navigate through all of this chaos of life. And if your core foundation is right, everything becomes sorted. Okay, this is how life is. Okay, now let's move on forward. Let's move on forward. Okay, देखो, ikigai, basic concept is, even let's say you stay alive for 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, or even 100 plus years, till the very end of your life, how to stay satisfied, happy, and keep moving on. This is what is ikigai. Finding that thing which keeps you satisfied forever. Okay. Now, few 10 principles which came as part of this. One, all throughout your life, and I guys, I would really like if you can educate this to maybe your family members who are already at a senior stage in your life, in their lives. Maybe somebody running in 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So I really want you to coach them, coach your seniors of your family to really get into this, because I think they will enjoy even the post phase of working of their life. Okay, because people don't get that maturity. So thoda sa you have to act like helping to your own seniors of your family. Okay, do it sensibly, nahi to jute padenge. But thoda sa dekho, okay? So one rule for long-term success is always staying active. Don't retire. Even at the age of 70s, 80s, people should find something valuable to do every single day, which they feel complete and satisfied inside. Something which they really like. Till the time they die, they should keep doing something which they really like, and that spark should never die. Because if this spark goes away, okay, I don't want to do anything, that's where, guys, our mind and the body is like, okay, then if you don't want to do anything, then this life is not required for you. slowly and steadily, that's where the downfall starts happening. Unhappiness starts growing. But as long as you have purpose, I want to do something. People are, you know what? There are doctors who tell this. Okay, those who are willing, big accidents has happened. And in that, doctors say, ki bhai, internally, if he's having the willingness, ki I should live, many of the times those people are able to overcome those tough situations. And sometimes the doctors say, Arey yaar, internally that person has given up hope on living, and that's where things have backfired. Nothing but, guys, find your purpose. Okay, you have to still keep doing something meaningful all throughout your life. So with that, life will also be generous to you. If you say, Arey mera kaam ho gaya, I don't have anything to be done, life will be, chalo, let's do wind up. So that's what it is, guys. Okay, keep it simple. Dekho, death is something which will come to everybody. It's not to be afraid of. Someday or the other, it will come. But how do you move towards your death? That's the real question. Okay, scared or fulfilled and happy. And this is the way of Ikagai. Always staying active, don't retire. Next, take it slow. One important thing which is saying ki, don't live in stress, pressure, tension, and fast, and hurry. Yoga. Don't be busy too much in life. Okay? Don't be so much occupied in your brain. Okay, you start hating your life someday. Too much of wear and tear within you will not give you calmness inside. Okay, why do we do meditation? To calm ourselves down, because there is peace in slowness. Mind evolves more when things are taken gradually. If you are just running, BP will go up, heart rate will go up. But when you're cool, composed, your system works to perfection. That's where meditation is a blessing to the world. And guys, not just meditation, somewhere you need to really organize your entire life. It's not going in a rush with stress, with pain. It is working in a peaceful manner, calm, quiet. Problem hai? Chalo, let's deal with it. Challenges are there, let's solve it, but not with high BPs and tensions and worries. So take it slow, because that's where you will find your inner joy. Okay? Next, एक important thing, guys, when we were talking about health, so don't fill your full stomach. Okay, this book में एक अच्छा बोले थे कि भाई just stop before you feel 100% fulfilled with your tummy. Okay, stop just a bit before than that. So don't eat till यहाँ तक मत खा लो. Okay, or even stomach को भी keep some portion, even if you are not fully fulfilled. रुक जाओ. Okay, almost 80% if you have had, stop it there itself. Don't try to always fill, because guys, body works in a certain mechanism, and book mein ye bola hai, based upon research and scientific final conclusions, eat a bit less than it is actually required for you to be fulfilled. That will give you more energy, more activeness. Full खा के सोओगे, right? You'll be like अभी नींद अच्छी आएंगी, double खा गए, right? So don't do that. So for activeness and also lifestyle changes again, guys, okay? Don't fill your stomach full. Next, surround yourself with good friends. So caring, nice people, okay, goal-oriented people, happy people, trustworthy people, dependent people. If you stay around a lot of manipulative people, you will not find joy in life. So that's what, make good friends. Okay, someone who cares for you, someone you care for. अच्छे दोस्त बनाओ life में, without any backward motives कि इससे ये benefit निकालना है life में. Don't have hidden motives behind. Make genuine friendship, because this is reducing. Okay, I'm telling you guys, if it is about genuine friends, I still are in contact with them since past 10 years, 15 years. Okay, and those who are not, they will just part away. So build and invest time in quality relationships while you are living, because that really matters. Okay, next, get in shape for next birthday. So be excited. Next birthday se pehle some improvement should happen. Birthday to birthday, that means year to year, you need to evolve as a person. Your 2 birthdays cannot come the same where your life is the same. Live like that all throughout your next 80 years of your life, and you will find an amazing way of living. Next, cheerful attitude, be happy, joyful, cheerful attitude, reconnect with nature, spend some time in nature. We are all from the nature. Doctors recommend go breathe in fresh air, go and walk on grass, walk on soil. Okay, why? Because it acts like a healing mechanism for a human system. So time and time again, that's where, guys, I am really, no matter what, how much busy I'm going in my life, we are in this concrete world, but I make time out to spend time in nature, trees, green, breeze, because that heals something within the system. So make it a habit, guys. That relaxation is required. So connect with nature. Next, give thanks to everything that brightens your day. Nothing but thankful gratitude practice we are already doing. Be thankful about life. Live in the moment. Another important technique. Past is there, future is there, dreams are there, desires are there, but all you have is today. Okay, and I was reading this book about this concept, the power of now. I would highly recommend that if you want to know about time and all this. Really interesting book, Power of Now. And as part of that, it was ki really interesting thought. You say ki you have a lot of worries in your life. Let's say I might say I have all the problems, life may breaking. That author asks a very simple question. Do you have any problem right now? He's like, हाँ right now आज मेरे दिन में ये हो नहीं. Okay, author is like, do you have any problem right now? At 10:06 p.m., 23rd of August 2022, do you have any problem right now? And if you realize you don't have a problem right now, you don't have any problem right now. You're sitting, listening, thinking, mind evolving, learning, growing. There is no pain in the present moment. When you look at it like big picture, you might see that there is something struggling. But if you are living minute to minute, hour to hour, you don't have any problem in your life. Why? Because if there is a problem, you are either working on ideas to solve it, or you're actually solving it, or you're completely ignoring it, saying, I don't want to deal with that problem. But if in the now, there will never be any problem. Look at it at that moment. Is there any problem in your life? You might be like, problem is there, but right now I'm watching TV. There is no problem, that means, in your life. That's a pretty big eye opener. Okay, evolve, guys. Really learn. These are gem concepts. And an average mind will never know it by their own life experiences. So we need to educate. We need to learn what people explored for 50 years and summarized in the power of books. And that's where I am highly recommending lifelong learnings. You will become so mature in the way you look at your life. That's awesome. Okay, there is no problem in life at all because there is no problem in any moment. When you're having food, life में कुछ चल रहा है, but when you're having food, is there a problem? No problem. Tasty food चल रहा है. Eating achar on the top, papad चल रहा है, okay, gravy वेवी चल रही है, tasty food. Problem? We'll care about it later. Right now you're enjoying. That's happiness basically. Try to live it in the moment. You will live your life more longer and happier. Problem to always रहेंगे, but right now life is chill. That's how great people really stay happy. Okay? And this last one, follow your ikigai. Somewhere ikigai is about that purpose in life. That purpose, passion, which keeps you going on, which you don't want to retire from. Okay, many big people speak about this. What is the one thing that you will do in your life, even if you don't get paid for? Nothing but you like doing it, that's it. Not for money, but for yourself. What is that thing which you really like to do, not for money, but just like you like doing it, and all throughout the life, if you want to do it, you will do it. And that's your passion and purpose. And if you find that, that's how you have to stay active all throughout your life. Keep moving on. Okay, so I think, yeah, pretty different book, but I guess it's really sharing very valuable insights on how to live happily for a very long life. Passion, purpose, dreams, everything is there, but how to strike the right balance so that these things don't backfire on you. Okay, right now I know some of you might be ki job nahi lag raha hai, I'm not getting a job. Some of you might be, I got the job, now there is a work pressure happening. Some of you might be, a company mein this gone wrong, that gone wrong, now what? All those things are always there, but you need to evolve your mind to strike the right balance of calmness towards this all the chaos which is going on in your life. Okay, overthinking will be deadly. So don't overthink, don't cause problems to yourself. Stay in peace, apply all these things. Okay, fine. Lot of things discussed today. And it needs time. There is no shortcut. It needs time. But one by one, I'm pasting all of this thing in a chat right now in the Zoom itself. So take a backup of this. I'll post it into our LinkedIn blog. Okay, let me actually directly host it there, because chat it maintenance wise it will go here and there. So okay, first let me paste it into chat. Guys, get busy in the day closure activity. Make your quick learning for the day on LinkedIn and the other things. Make your quick learn. We'll close the session by 10:15. You guys continue with winding up your day. Post a learning for the day post. In fact, let me just already share this in a chat to you, so you can take some reference about it. Okay, here we go. Here we अरे बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा हो गया ये. So Zoom, I guess, is having character length. Let me share this. This worked. Okay, these are 21 habits, and these are the bottom 10 habits. So you can take some reference of this one and make a quick post. Okay, don't overthink or don't take too much time. Patak se dalo and just tag me up there and continue with your review activity list and mark your attendance and then close the day. Okay. So I'm sharing the attendance link and the code with you guys again. Okay, code for today is 8080. Tomcat का port number था ना 8080. Yep. And if you really know what to do in your life, na, you will always find something valuable to do. If you don't explore, the full life will go in a waste. Time waste hoga, social media, this, that, nothing, not going anywhere. Okay, so don't do that, people. One life, that's it. And every single day is an opportunity, like how you're living that life. Fine. So continue, guys, your stuff. Activity counter is important. So maintain your activity counter. So I'll start measuring that. Okay, week 3 के लिए links, even if you avoid links, guys, it is fine. Okay, your workout wali links and all, if it is taking too much time, you can skip it, but make sure that you are including your day activity count, because we will monitor that activity till the end of the season. Okay, and all the very best. I want really ki all of you become so much great and successful in your life and go to that heights which the world can only imagine, because it needs efforts. It's not easy, it will not just come like that. But since you guys have that spark to rise, guys, okay, so grow very nicely, strongly in your life. So then I'll feel ki chalo, I am also growing, people are also growing, and then we people will become somebody who will give a lot back to the world, and we will transform many other people. Okay, so because it's like you become your best and the world will just get the inspiration from you. Your actions will guide others. If you become best, your families will correct automatically. Your friend circle will get inspired from you. And this chain will keep running on and on. So just try to become your best with a caring attitude. Okay? Okay? And guys, balance your sleep. It's important. Again, reminder, whatever we learned, reminders. Okay? 7 to 8 hours of sleep, make it daily. Night time पे try to have like around 7 hours. During the day, take a power nap. Okay, try to balance. If नहीं हो रहा है, it will have some consequences. So arrange 1 hour sleep somewhere. Don't push it too hard on you. Okay, don't push it too hard. There is time. We have a lot of time. You can utilize your daytime properly. So don't compromise on that. But wake up early. Maybe after waking up, do some morning routines. Then take a power nap before your office, or during the lunchtime take it, or during evening take it. Your body adapts to whatever you give. So but do it. Weekend mein thoda extra solo, that's also fine, but balance. Sleep is essential for life. Okay, so don't compromise, it will get you more exhausting. So that's another learning. So learn and remember and implement all those rules which we have lived all throughout these 4 weeks. Okay, so we still have few more days. Now today is Tuesday. Next Wednesday, we just have one more day. So I would like all of you guys to connect in pairs with one another. So connect in pairs, share your learnings, plan up the sessions. And Thursday, we will be having that go live. So do some preparation for that. So tomorrow, we will take some time where you guys will continue preparation as well. Because I don't know if you guys are busy during the day, not able to connect. So tomorrow, 30 minutes during the call itself, you guys pair up with one another, share, plan something out, and then Thursday को फिर live session करेंगे, ठीक है? Plus there will be some other value add thing which we will do tomorrow. फिर Thursday live होगा and Friday को we will have a closure. I will still cover one important topic on Friday as well, ठीक है? So let's take it on. ठीक है? Keep rising. There is a lot to be done. Okay. Thank you, team, and see you guys tomorrow morning 6 a.m. चलो खाते हैं and सोते हैं, ठीक है? Hope the dinner is also happening before 9. Okay, so just take care of them, that as well. Very important section.